These are my thoughts and my opinion on what do I think about George Floyd, who's been killed by the cop. I'm not gonna credit this guy. I'm not gonna say his name or anything like that. But it's just that I know this is a very sensitive issue. But I just don't look on one side. I look on both sides. Like like maybe there's. I mean, I mean, just to be honest with you guys, I believe justice was finally was served. I really do believe that. And I know some people may not disagree on that and stuff like that, but it's just that the cop, the guy who got all three accounts, and he's been proven guilty of and stuff like that. And I think they should. I think the jury made the right decision. That's just my opinion. And I even asked my grandma. I said, "Do you think the cop deserves to go to prison?" She go like, "Yeah," and because what my grandma was telling me, because that when I was when she was telling me that it's just there's just no reason for that cop just to kill George Floyd and put your knee on the man's neck. That's just not right at all. And just to be honest with you, it's just I know this is a very sensitive time, in our life. I don't know where 2021 is really going down. It's really going down. It's just crazy. It really is crazy to me. You got the whole COVID-19, and you got like just like all these shootings going on around America, and then you just got like like people are just targeting black people and stuff like that. It's kind of like the whole world is going through a cancel culture society issue, and not just here, but also on YouTube as well too, and also other different events based on what's going on, around the world and stuff like that. Because I mean, if justice was finally served, I agree. Yes, justice was finally served. When I look through my Twitter account, I see all these football teams. This is what they want. This is what they want. Justice was served, and I agree with them. And I understand. I understand. I mean, I can't understand like how do I feel like if I'm black or anything like that, which I'm not. Which I'm not. I know some people may not understand that I'm white. Some people may just say like, oh, you're just white because you hate black people or hate Asian people, Muslims or Mexicans. No, do I get privilege? Do I get privilege to pay more rent every month? Do I get privilege to go out to the mall or go to a movie or something like that, or go to the fair or go to the library? No, I don't get any of that privilege. I don't deserve none of that privilege whatsoever. It does not mean. It just does not mean I have the right. I have the right to say like I'm more better than you. That's not fair. I mean, if there's some people out there may think like, yeah, may say like, yeah, I'm better than you because I will always be better than you. And I mean, just it's crazy that this year really has come down to it. It's just it really is. It really is. I mean, dealing with all this senseless, things going on around the world. It's just that we just don't need this right now in our nation, and we just don't. Especially with all this riots and protests and stuff like that, because things are going bad and stuff like that. It's just like, I mean, take a look what's going on around our nation. What do you guys see? What do you guys see? I wonder. I want you guys to leave your comments below. What do you guys see? To be honest, I really don't do this. I really don't do this really a whole lot. About this whole situation between George Floyd and the officer. With like I said, I'm not going to give credit to any of that guy because, like I said, it's just what he did. What he did was wrong, and he killed a black man, and that's what he did, and he did. I mean, it's just like you can hear like George Floyd was like, I can't breathe. Please get off me. Please get off me. I don't think he said like, please get off me, but he just saying like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And it's just that with that cop, what the was using his knee, pouncing on his neck. That is not good at all. That sucks all the blockage of the air that like you're trying to breathe, that your place you're trying to breathe, and because it's very very important that whatever we go to or something like that, like the sun or if it's cold or hot outside, because we need to breathe in the air. That's what we need. That's what we need to. It helps us to keep us alive and stuff. So yeah, It's just that, like I said earlier, this cop was just like put his knee on George Floyd's neck, and I just don't understand that. But I'm happy for the family. They finally got justice served. Yeah, I'm really am happy for them. I really am happy for. I'm just like this. I'm just like this. It's not just because I support black people or white people or Mexican or Asian or whatever you are, or Muslim or alien, whatever you are. I support everyone. I can't just pick like, yeah, I support this race and I'm not going to care about anybody else. No, I'm not like that. I look on all different sides is basically what's happening around in this nation, in this world, stuff like that. I believe love matters. That's what I believe. Love matters. Love matters. I have a black guy. He lives like right down to this way. Because his name is I'm not gonna say his name, but is I mean he's a really nice guy. I got friends who are black too. I have a like a barber guy. I know him, a barber guy who really did my haircut and my beard and stuff like that. So yeah, and I pay him money to do my hair, and my grandma doesn't have a problem with him like doing my hair. I mean, it really does really. I mean, not really does not. But I mean, yeah, if you look on my Instagram, there's some of my friends. The people who I work with. Uh, Basically black people on my Instagram. And if you guys don't believe, go on my Instagram. You see what I'm talking about. And because I'm not against black people. I'm not against Mexicans. I'm not against Muslims. I'm not against or aliens, whatever you want to say, or it's just I'm just so sick and tired of this whole cancel culture thing keeps on going on. It's just there's just no thing to really what can really can happen and stuff like that. It's I just think that cancel culture is not only happening in the U.S., but cancel culture is basically happening on YouTube and stuff like that. And you got like this all these YouTubers is just like targeting people and just like we just can't get along. We just can't. We just have to go out there. We just have to go out there and say like, oh, you're canceled. That person's canceled. But I'm not going to name the person who loves to play this whole cancel culture and stuff like that. I'm not. You probably guys know who I'm talking about, but I don't want to mention his name for whatsoever because I personally don't like this guy. I'm not saying I hate him or anything like that. I just don't care for the guy really all that much. But yeah, it's just that I was really happy to see. I really am happy to see the black community getting justice. And especially for the parents of George Floyd and his brothers and stuff like that, especially all the testimonies basically what was going on, and let this be a statement in history, in history for all of us that we need to treat our brothers and our sisters with equal quality. If it worked for Martin Luther King Jr., if it worked for him, like go hand in hand and march through down to D.C. Say like we accept black people, we accept white people, we accept all different kinds of people. If it weren't for Martin Luther King Jr. to set the record straight that we don't need all this hate, we don't need all this violence and stuff like that basically going on. It just really just tells me like it just really just tells me that we need to do better. And we really need to do that better. And we really need to. And we really need to look at each other and just like, what can we do? What can we do? Because I'm not afraid to walk up to a black man and say, hey, what's up, man? What's up? Hey, God bless you, because I'm a Christian. That's basically what I am. My families are not racist. I'm not racist. I'm not. If I was racist, I would not be making this video right now. I was saying, hey, I don't like black people, and hey, I don't like Muslims, I don't like Asians, and stuff like that. I know there's other hate groups out there that who just doesn't care, but that's just them, But it's just I'm a very loving guy, and I really am, and I really am. I just want people to really to understand, like like what was the position Joyce Floyd was in was just uncalled for, and it really was. And and a lot of people say Joyce Floyd died because of overdose on drugs or something like that, or something, drugs or something like that. That was not the case. There was no drugs. I think there was like there was no drugs in the system or something like that. I don't know, which I don't think so. which I don't think so. That was not led to deal with George Floyd's death, because if they were to say like, which the defense is probably saying like, yeah, that was the reason why George Floyd died because of drugs. Not he didn't die because of drugs. He died because this cop was pressured on his neck with his knee, and he was just like just sit he was just like sitting there just standing there, and and I know other people could not interfere what was going on. I to be honest with you guys, it doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't really matter to me. I would have walked up to that cop. I said, "Sir, you need to get your hands off of him. You need to get your hands off him, please." And that's basically what I would have done. I would have done just like, uh, I don't care if I get arrested or anything like that. I really don't care. It really doesn't matter to me. And I just personally just want to say, because I want to stand up. I want to stand up. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be like as a protester person or anything like that. I want to be a voice of change for not just for me, but for everyone. For everyone. Yes, I do believe Black Lives Matter. I believe in Asian lives matter. I do believe white people's matter. Muslim people's matter. Indian people matters. Everybody matters. Everybody matters. Love is love. That's what I basically do believe in. Love is love. But I'm just happy that we got this justice that what George Floyd really wanted. And it's really kind of sad. It's very, very sad. It really is. I know how it feels to lose a family member, especially like last year when I lost my grandpa on March 12th when he passed away. And yeah, it's just that I know my grandpa has nothing to do with all this, but I'm just saying. But I definitely do understand what it means, lose a family member, because I've been there a couple times myself, and I just didn't want to go back to ever again. And I know there's people like dying every single day because of this coronavirus, basically going on around the world and stuff like that. And we're starting to get like, yeah, back to a normal life and stuff like that, and stuff. So yeah, it's just it's really hard for me really hard for me to talk like this, and just to get you guys to understand. But I'm not trying to get like any. I'm not trying to say you guys should agree with me. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But what I'm trying to say here is that this was a black man, George Floyd. He died because the cops ignored his exercise of warnings, what he was trained for, not to put like your knee on someone's neck and just take their own life. It's just that was uncalled for, and it really was uncalled for. It really was. And I just like how the NFL, and not just the NFL, but just all different people that are athletes around the league and stuff like that. I can understand. I understand what's going on, like what's going on, what like in the Black Lives Matter and community. I can understand they want justice. They don't want hate or anything like that. They want all of us just to join in and just to support them. And I do support them really a whole lot. But as I said before, it's not just because I support Black Lives Matter. I support everyone. I believe love is love. And that's what I always believe in. Love is love. We need to show we need to show to this person right here or this person right here, whether we don't know them at all, hold hands and pray and ask like God, what can you do for us for this time of need, this time of need that we really do need to have, I believe what the Bible says. I believe in prayer. I believe in worshiping my God. I believe that we can strive to make each other more better and not just for the worse. And it's sad. It's really just very sad. It really is. And I know some people are probably going to disagree with me on this. That's perfectly fine with me. It really doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. But yeah, like I said before, I don't do this very often. I try not to speak about politics, but I just figure I just want to let you guys know what's really is basically going on. Especially with George Floyd, and I believe like I said before, I believe George Floyd got the justice what he needed for his family, and I'm really happy for them, and I really really am. So I just I just I really want to support people that way because I do have some friends who are black, and I do have some friends that really are. I support them. They support me, and You know, I'm even my pastor. He is Hispanic or something like that. I think so, or Puerto Rican. Mainly Hispanic. I think he is. I'm not really sure. But I support him. I support everybody, and I really, really do. And I just want people to realize and to understand that because my family would not support me if I were to like say I'm a racist stuff like that because my family would not tolerate that kind of stuff because I was not born as a racist. I was born to raise much better, and God gave me a beautiful gift to love people because I'm a people person. I like being around people. I love to talk to people. And there's just some people out there I just don't trust or something like that. I my friend of mine or at church was with his son, like it has an allergy problem. But I remember he told me that the story about his friends who died during combat or something like that. Because and I prayed for him, and he was getting all emotional and stuff like that. He always looked up to me like he's not gonna be there and stuff. So I mean, I'm very very thankful, and I'm just really am glad I'm able to get to serve a God who I love, who I worship, who I read the Bible, and what I go by the Word, what says by the Word, and stuff like that. I know Jesus would be very proud of me. It's not just speaking up just for one race, but speaking up just for all races around the world, and that's basically what I want to do. All lives matter. Love is love. That's what I'm saying. Black Lives Matter. That's what I'm saying. That's personally what I'm just saying right here, right now. And I just want people to really to know and really to understand where I'm come from all of this and stuff like that. So yeah, and I know there's some people that may disagree with me. That's fine. It doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't really matter at all. I really don't care. All that matters to me is all that matters to me is that I just want to get my voice of opinion. That's all I want to do. So yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys do understand all this. I hope you guys really do understand all this. But yeah, and I just personally just want to say to all of you guys, if you guys need something for me to pray for you guys, please let me know in the comments down below. But I ask you guys, please, for very respectful down the situation. I just want you guys, please, be very respectful on the situation. But yeah, if you guys want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do. If you guys want to leave a video thumbs up, give my video a thumbs up for me, please. And also click on the notification bell as well too. But like I said before, um, ask me what you guys want down in the comments, and I'll try to do my best the best I can. So yeah. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care, and I hope you guys want to take care. God bless, and remember, Jesus love you, and I love you guys. Please be safe. Stay away from all this crazy world. And yeah. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Bye.